Hello, James. Joe Polish here. I'm looking at your post on ICS where you said, please find a sample copy of what is going in a portfolio that I'm creating for insurance adjusters. Please give me ideas on wording changes, additions, etc. Okay, well, I read the copy, and here's the deal. I don't know if you have any of my stuff in the sense on ICS or any bulletin boards for the most part. Being overly promotional is not necessarily appropriate, so just being on here. If you have any of my stuff, I've done entire chapters on how to write copy and give you exact wording and that sort of stuff. However, teaching someone how to write copy is not something that can be easily done in a 5-minute video. It's usually something that requires understanding thoroughly the power of the written word. Copy is an art form, and most people simply don't take the time to learn even why to use powerful copy, so they resort to looking at what everyone else is doing. Most people's copy is woefully inept and boring, and what you want to do here in this situation, something that I could really give you on a video that would be extremely beneficial for you. And if you've never written any copy before, then you may not know the difficulty of the task at hand. What I would recommend you do is sit and think about what are the top 10 reasons why someone should do business with you. I mean, if you had to make your promotions and campaigns work, what are the top 10 reasons why someone should buy from you? What makes your business special? What sort of risk can you remove from them? Think about it this way. The biggest question in all consumers' minds is, who can I trust? And you have to answer that question as a marketer. That's why using powerful headlines, unbelievable guarantees, senses of urgency, social proof in the form of testimonials and reviews about your company, all of those elements come into play. I would actually read Joe Sugarman's book on advertising secrets of the written word. It'd be a very useful, valuable book for you to listen to. I've done an interview with Joe Sugarman. I'd recommend listening to that. He's the creator of Blue Blocker sunglasses. But more so, do some real research and learning about the power of the written word, because you'll use it the rest of your business career no matter what business you're in. Secondly, what most people are good at doing is they're good at talking about their stuff. So if you were in front of your ideal prospect, what would you say? How would you say it? And if you're pretty effective at communicating in person, if you have an ideal prospect, then what I would recommend you do is say all of those things you would typically do into a recorder, and then have it transcribed, and have those transcriptions become the basis of the first initial copy that you create and that you write. And what I would do is set up a 24-hour free recorded message stating all of those things. And so if you're going to put together a portfolio or a brochure or folder, you would have, warning: before you hire any restoration firm or think about finding a company, call and listen to this important 24-hour free recorded message. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, the word warning, I don't like it. If anyone says any of that stuff, ignore them. It's irrelevant. We're all in business to position ourselves. As long as what you're saying is legal, moral, and ethical, you should do everything humanly possible to position yourself as, an expert, if you're truly an expert. And so put together an educational message that will help your ideal prospect, adjusters, insurance agents, whatever, in selecting a restoration company. If you need a company that can set up a free recorded message for you that has all the bells and whistles, go to automaticresponse.com and speak with Jeff Troyer. automaticresponse.com. Speak with Jeff Troyer. You can tell him I referred you if you want. Really doesn't matter to me. They are really good. They offer all kinds of great free recorded message services. There's a lot of different services that I recommend. They're one of them. And they can set you up. And so then you have something way more compelling than what the initial copy that you listed here on this site is. And again, it would be very difficult to say, here's exactly what you should say, or to select one, because on a scale of 1 to 10, none of them are that compelling, but they're not bad either. And with your voice, if you were stating these things and saying these things, they would come across more conversational, and the mere fact that you would be offering it in a recorded message fashion is a lot more theatrical than just having copy. And secondly, if you're trying to go out to prospects, you're better off with a personalized letter with a grabber, something like money attached to the top of it, or a balloon saying, you know, many companies are full of hot air. It's a reason I've attached a balloon to the top of this letter. And again, that's a whole nother marketing methodology that has a lot to do with you taking the time to learn how to write copy. So I hope you found some of these suggestions useful. There's a lot more that I could say, but I wanted to just shoot a short video and kind of give you some ideas, more so to get your brain thinking and go from there. So have a great day. Good luck.